everyone. Today our objective or goal is to write an end that brings our story to a close. Our craft today is going to be vivid verbs. Vivid verbs are those action words that give the reader a better picture in their mind of what action is taking place. So even though we are at the end of our story, we can still think about how we use vivid verbs, action words, to show what types of actions are taking place even at the end of our story. So when I start writing, I know that I need to two-finger space indent to show that I'm starting a new paragraph. And when I indent, I want to think about how I can start the ending of this story. So we had the geese that were chasing Marley away. And so now when I start that ending paragraph, I can say, because we have to get home eventually, so as we made our way home, I couldn't stop laughing because I just thought this whole thing was funny to see a big dog being chased off by a gaggle of geese. Remember, gaggle means group of geese. As we made our way home, I could not help laughing at, poor Marley. Because I did feel bad for him, but it was kind of funny to watch this big dog get chased. I could not help laughing at poor Marley being what action had taken place. The geese weren't just running after him, they chased. So it means they were moving pretty quickly after this dog and trying to get him to get away from them. Being chased by and I'm going to use that phrase again, a gaggle of geese. End of my complete thought. So now I'm going to put a period to end that thinking. But one sentence isn't enough. I need a just a little bit more to close this story off. So a big dog, and I've noticed I've been thinking that as I've been talking, so I'm going to say that in my sentence about thinking it's funny that a big dog being scared by a group of birds. A group of birds. That way it reinforces the reader's understanding that a gaggle of geese is a group of birds. So end of my complete thought. How did I know Marley was scared? The whole way home, and this is my final sentence, the whole way home, what did Marley do? And I need to think about those action words, those vivid verbs, so that you all, as the readers and listeners, can see what action was taking place. The whole way home, Marley, when people are scared, sometimes they shake. So Marley shook with fear, and he kept looking behind him. But instead of saying look, because he was quickly looking and making sure everything was safe, so I could use a word like glancing. That would be a vivid verb to show the reader what action he was doing as he was looking behind him. The whole way home, Marley shook with fear and kept glancing behind him to make sure, and I'm going to say the feisty, meaning these birds were not to be messed with. The feisty birds were no longer chasing him. No longer chasing him. And so that completes my entire narrative story about taking Marley for a walk. When I think about those vivid verbs, those action words of what was happening even at the very end, I was laughing. That is an action, something we can do, and you can hear someone when they're laughing. You can see someone, or something in this case, who's being chased. You can see someone when they are scared. So Marley shook, that would be another vivid verb. So your job today is to write your end using vivid verbs to close your narrative topic. Bye for now.